beautiful souls. Welcome to my daily routine. Join me for workouts, health and wellness tips, and weekend highlights. I'm so grateful you're here. Let's make every day count. Good morning, my first vlog. You requested it. So every morning, obviously I say a prayer for another morning. Try to tongue scrape. Really important. You don't want to have that gunk. And then I just take my homemade oil pulling. It's just basically coconut oil and powdered fine xylitol. And you always want to spit it in your trash because it can clog your sinks. So then I try to have water. You get dehydrated in your sleep. So I try to have a special water that I'm making overnight. Sometimes it's a tea, and I just keep it by my morning window using copper. And the copper actually is antibacterial, antimicrobial. So I'm gonna add this to a glass of water. Here I have a water with special prayers at the bottom, so that energy gets into your water. Now you can use prayers, Bible verses, or affirmations. That's another way. So I'm gonna add electrolytes to my water. You can certainly do sea salt. It doesn't have to be electrolytes. Right now I have an electrolyte powder, so that's what I'm using. You can do apple pectin for fiber. I actually have like I use what I can. This is like some prebiotic fiber powder that I've had forever, so I just want to end up using it. Again, this is your water. You can do ginger, that boiled ginger in the mornings, add in star anise. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I need to get that. I mean, some things are great and some things are better. This is the herb place, so I feel like if you see it, you're more prone to use it. This is an apple fiber, which I paid $50 for, but literally it's just apples that they put in the dehydrator, the skin, and grind it up. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get myself a dehydrator and do that. And why I use apple peel fiber is it feeds a good bacteria in your gut called, sorry for the background noise, my son's nanny is just making him breakfast. She's making pomegranate. So the reason why I use apple fiber is it feeds a good gut bacteria in your gut called Akkermansia, and people who are low in this tend to get insulin resistance. So it's just an easy way, but you don't need to go and buy that. You can actually make it yourself. I actually made a homemade one. I don't know where it is. It's not as fine, the powder, but so this is my morning drink. And I will try to drink this before breakfast and have breakfast in a little bit. But first, this is my morning routine. Let me show you. So, of course, if I had a backyard, I would be doing it there. I don't, and I would try to connect my feet to the ground. Oh, amen for that beautiful sun. Look at that beautiful sun. So I have my socks on, but I'm gonna take them off and connect my feet to the warm earth. Check. So you start with here, you open up these gates, like think of a gate opening up. And you just want to gently tap. And I feel like this helps you connect to your inner child. And from here, we just take this muscle, the sternocleidoid muscle, and it gets tense, and we're just kind of like pulling it, ironing it out. And then you just go underneath. You want to just, now you can get fancy, go in your head. If you have hair issues, hair loss, you want to like envision kneading out dough. And we're pulling the scalp up. That is, you want to pull the scalp get more blood flow, break up that tension from being on our phone all day. Then I go down here and I just try to, what I'm doing is basically Chinese medicine. I'm hitting the backs, but just, and no, I don't do this one. I do use sunscreen, but I feel like a few minutes out of your day not using sunscreen is fine. Because I haven't washed my face and done my face routine yet. But basically just start to move things. You want to hit your groin area a few times. Good morning, love. And then this is really amazing. I learned this from, it was a fascia release technique. And you take your hand, one here and one by your liver. Your liver's right beneath your right hand rib, the last rib. So I'm gonna do it like this underneath my shirt, and you wanna pull it up and then take this foot and just kind of go like this. And I try to do this. This is especially good if you've had gut issues. A lot of people who have gut issues, it's tense, have also had, if there's an emotional tie. And then I make a fist. It's a bit of everything that I've learned and I've combined. So it's amazing. And you will find great creators, great videos, and you can combine what works for you. It doesn't have to be this. You can see what works. And sometimes this routine does change a little bit. But for me, I do have weak kidneys. Some of the signs are eye bags in the morning, premature graying, lower back pain. And it's not that your kidneys are weak. Sometimes people are just born with a lot weaker kidneys than others. It's just, you can build your kidney chi. They call it the batteries, like, of your body in Chinese medicine. So some of the ways are just, again, we're doing that. And then I try to end it. Some days I do my thyroid. There's a thyroid stretch. But today, I don't feel the need to. We're just gonna end it by inhaling for 4. Take an inhale and then just envision a black cloud of any worry that you're going into the day with, any negativity, any doubt, any fear, just releasing. Check in with yourself. Ask your little, what would you like today? I would like a latte. Even though I shouldn't be drinking lattes right now because I have something going on with in my body, but it's okay. We think we're gonna do a latte. But check in with yourself, and I will meet you for breakfast. So that all took less than 3 minutes, and you just feel lighter. I'm still drinking my water. I do want to do my face. My face routine to me is very important. I try to do this every day to erase the tension from life. I swear it's what's helped me. I've done Botox once in my life in my 20s. I didn't like it. I used to dabble with fillers, and I would recommend not doing it if you can, because you will see everybody who's dabbled with fillers, it doesn't dissolve, it migrates. You can see I have it even after surgery. I haven't, it's caused those malar bags. I used to be very cautious of my hollowness under my eye, and I would get them done filler every 3 to 4 years maybe, and it was just like accumulating like a sandwich. And then one day I woke up with super puffy eyes. I've had them dissolved, I've even had surgery, and you still see a little bit of damage. So I am trying to massage it out. Now I have my little massage tools in here. I will try to, if you want me to, put them on an Amazon page, all of them. Some of these I've had for over 15 years, and when they first came out, they were super expensive, but now there's a lot of dupes and they're not as expensive. So first I start with this thing. This was super cheap. I don't know, I paid like $5. But I'm just, again, rolling out that double chin, getting things moving. And this routine will also be less than 5 minutes. I know we're busy women here, maybe you're a man, but It doesn't have to be that long. I also only work out for 10 minutes. I try to do either a walk or 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a good day, but like some sort of like weights to build the muscles. Then I go in with this and I just, I don't know what to think about this. I feel like, let's see. It does help. I got it mostly for that filler migration thing, trying to like re-massage my skin up. I love sunny days. I grew up in Vancouver, so it's really great, upper northwest. I just couldn't do it. It was really, I don't know. Even though Vancouver's super beautiful, it's just really gray and gray and gloomy. So if you live in a gray climate, get yourself a sun lamp, because your light environment really does have an effect on you. And that goes for if you're in front of blue lights all day, but I'm charging my red light. I use this at night. I use it on my thyroid, my uterus, because I'm trying to have a baby. Hopefully one day, manifesting that I'll be doing these pregnant. Okay. With a healthy baby. You always want a healthy, mentally, physically, and spiritually healthy. This I got suckered into getting. I saw it on TikTok. I don't even know what it's called, but they said it will help. It's like an acupuncture. It just basically will help your eyebrows grow in and your hairline. So I was like, okay. I have to find the name. But this is the king of all kings. This is the OG. I feel like this device, spent less than 20 bucks, does the best out of everything. So you go in and we have fascia. Fascia, kind of when you cut chicken, that little skin underneath, that peel, that is what is fascia. And they say that is where our emotions at night release and they get stuck in the fascia, and your fascia then either gets stuck, like intertwines. That's why some people, you see them, they're always angry, or if somebody has gone to war or saw trauma, they have their face changes. It's really amazing. Not amazing, but how the human body will adapt, but obviously there's side effects we're always holding on to. So we have to learn to just release, and wherever you feel a place that is stuck, like there's lines that go down these muscles. So for me, I'm just trying to like undo them. It's almost like trying to erase glue, if you will. So you want to try to do this with a straight neck, not like that. Up the nose. There's a muscle here that gets tense and then causes, and that gets really tense. So this area, trying to break up all those adhesions, scar tissue from that damn filler. I mean, I got it like 7 years ago, and then the side effects happened after 7 years. But I was happy with it for the first 7 years, so I'm not gonna complain. Just if you can go the natural route, if you are willing, I have nothing against plastic surgery. There's better options now, like PRF. There is fat transfer, your own fat, which you want to go to a skilled surgeon for. This is one of the strongest muscles in the body, the masseter, and a lot of emotions get stuck there. So we're just gonna try to release it with our hand as well. This way. And now we're just doing an eye mask that I got. I actually went to a surgeon. I was like, can you like help me with that PRF, your own blood? He's like, you don't need that. That will cause further puffiness. So I left his office. He's like, you can use this cream underneath your eyes. It's like an eye mask. And then afterwards, I kind of took a break for 2 weeks. I need to get back. And then afterwards, use like this niacinamide serum. It has gold flakes. I mean, I think it's working, but I'm just gonna peel this off later. And maybe let's do a gold mask. I sometimes have these peeling masks. Or say, today I feel like doing a gold mask. I do have a little bit of melasma flare up. And tip, when you're drinking water, try to sit down and be mindful. Standing and gulping a lot of water, because I haven't finished mine, is really hard on the kidneys. So you, as with always, everything has to be slow and mindful the way you eat. And that's one thing I've noticed. I just catch myself like, overeating fast, and I'm like, what are you in a hurry for? Like, relax, enjoy life. And then I just slow down, and you're like, okay, yeah, the food tastes better. Okay, typically I would use this around my lips. You know, those smoker lines? That's just the orbicularis muscle, and as basically these muscles kind of like shrink and come in like a raisin. And part of that is also our bones are shrinking, but these things stimulate your bone as well, your fibroblast. Now I do have a vibrating plate. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm not in the mood. Maybe I'll do it later. I'm gonna finish this and meet you for breakfast. Well, before laundry, we're actually just gonna fold, before breakfast, we're gonna fold some of our laundry. And my son's gonna help me. Okay, yes, Paul, okay. Oh my God. He has pomegranate on his face. But yeah, I'm just gonna help a little bit. See? And then we will meet you for breakfast. We're actually today I try to keep it simple. If I have leftover vegetables from the night before, I'll add that in. I do a lot of steamed vegetables. But today I do a lot of boiled eggs. So this is breakfast. We have eggs, some veggies. I'm having my boring tea that helps mostly with infertility. That's tahini, grounded as sesame, and 2 pieces of sourdough. So you see my skin is peeling, but we're gonna take care of this after breakfast. We will try to do a 10-minute workout. Just wait, shower, and start the day, and maybe I'll see you for lunch. Hi, showered, we're back. My son actually wants, okay, my hair looks really dry. I have low porosity hair, so we're gonna try to oil this up. My son wants a toy that he saw that we didn't get him yesterday when we were grocery shopping, so we're gonna go get that. Yes, it's our only child. My husband loves to spoil him to pieces, but that's okay. And I think when I'm out, I like to treat myself to a latte, and that's what we're gonna do. So I haven't applied my sunscreen. I was influenced to buy this many years ago, but I like it. Basically, it's not like a derma roller where it's deep enough. It just penetrates a little that your creams or serums get in deeper into the skin layer. And then I spray it with rubbing alcohol. It's supposed to be gold. Gold plated. It would be really expensive if it was gold. I'm just gonna do this serum. And the hava's in the fridge. A little. Okay. All right, and then over that sunscreen, of course, I found this gel sunscreen. It's a mineral with fulvic acid, I think. And then I mix it with this another like mineral sunscreen. You always want to look for mineral. And I'm just gonna I only wear sunscreen on my face, a little bit on my neck and my hands. Even when I'm at the beach, I try to get a little bit of sun always on my body. So we're just gonna do a little bit like that. And just a little bit of lipstick so I can look alive. So believe it or not, makeup was invented by a man. Go figure. To make women look more vital, like the blush was invented. I think it might have been Max Factor. I don't know. You know, remember when you would watch The Hills back in the day? And Heidi had all that plastic surgery? It was like the first time somebody had that much drastic plastic surgery. And when she revealed it, she looked so different. And now almost everybody looks like that. So I sometimes find myself going, maybe I could use some bigger lips. But I'm like, nah. Okay, I don't know if those two match. I am not good at makeup. But when we moved in here, I wanted to set up my makeup in a way that was much more organized. Actually, I take that back. I really love this star and moon combo. Stars and moon come from God, and just kind of helps me connect to nature. I have been feeling a little down. Maybe you've noticed it. My whole account was taken down, but maybe by the time you watch it or have it back, I'm really hopeful. It was done for like the weirdest reason. I wasn't the correct age, and then I uploaded my passport, but I don't want to dwell on the negative, but it is a little bumming me out. It's only been a week, so let's see. All right, this is the look. I'm not in the US right now, so I'm wearing what they call a kurta, and we will see you at the grocery store. So we're in the car, and my husband loves to play his Bollywood music. It is now 6 o'clock. The grocery store and the errands took longer. We did him a little car, and now it's dinner. I will show you what we're having. Okay, so those are my cooked vegetables. They're a little bit of rice, some chicken, a little bit of salad. So this will probably be my last meal. I might snack on popcorn. I think I had breakfast around 11 and it's now 6. And this is a lot of food, so I don't feel the need to eat another meal before bed. So if I do get hungry, it's gonna be like a dandelion root tea, which tastes like coffee, but there's no caffeine, and maybe some popcorn or some fruit, some steamed apples with cinnamon. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get as much protein in now. And I picked there a little bit, there was a pimple. But bon appetit. So I just had dinner. It's 6:30. It's dark out. I would have normally in the summer taken a little walk, but I'm maybe gonna do a little 10-minute video. I have a client today, and then my son is napping. Here, wake up. But I'm just gonna try to build some muscle.